Hey everybody, FP here. In this video I wanna quickly go over looting all 4 frozen runes as a rogue. This will get your rogue saved to Nax, so only do it on your ults. You will need 4 words of thawing, but there's a possibility that runes inside an ID respawn twice a week after 4 days of looting, and for that we have to wait and see if it's confirmed or debunked. This first rune is pretty straightforward and easy to get, and you don't even have to lip, as batching will let you open doors and gain enough distance before spiders have a chance of hitting you. With a clever use of game mechanics involving Get or Vanish, you should be able to loot first 2 runes as any class, which I will attempt to do at the end of first reset cycle on my attuned alt mages. You should be PvP spec for this. Combat might work for some of the rune locations, but I haven't tested it, as sub-spec is awesome for this. Spiders do not have stealth or invisibility detection, and neither do the abominations. These next green globules on the other hand will get you out of stealth, so make sure you have vanish ready once you pass them, and don't worry about poison water as it doesn't get you out of stealth. Unlike private servers, frozen runes locations are not fixed and can spawn in multiple locations within a set room. You can get unlucky in Abomination Wing, where frozen rune is too close to the pack that instantly aggroes you. In that case, you probably lucked out unless you find a way to use pets as aggro holders for 5-second loot cast. I did not test this, but it's also possible that you can use batching window in a sequence where you get aggro, then vanish, then insta loot, and maybe there is enough time to finish the loot before they re-aggro. Now we are moving into more difficult Plague Wing. Do a few practice runs before committing to Soulstone. Rocket boots or sprint into evasion tanking, into lip, into reach in the cubby is the game plan here. While other guides might suggest doing this naked, I suggest using your full gear just so that you have a chance to survive longer, as damage taking timings are very tight here. Exact location of the rune is always different, but no matter where yours is, you should be able to loot it. Aggro radius of not seems small. Final wing is where the challenge lies. Mark the 2 shades and time it so that the second one patrols to the left while the first one is at the apex of its patrol. Once again we use leeway to our advantage to gain extra distance while we sprint, we pop lip to avoid dazes or one-shots, and we hide in the cubby just as we vanish. If you do not line of sight the shade, he will continue aggroing you after you vanish, so in every situation where stealth detection is present, you always have to line of sight before vanishing. Private servers had the wrong location of this rune, so it's a bit trickier to reach. I lucked out with my rune, and it was in this position where I could use the upper terrain to my advantage.
Show me what you've learned.
Later in the day I raided Nax on another character, and the rune was much further into the boss room, so I figured I might as well see if it's possible to loot it. I synced the frames of 2 recordings, and to me it looks like it's possible to loot it. You might need a bit of luck with batching.
Aggro.
Thank you for watching, like and subscribe if you like to see more of classic content, and see you in the next one!